So, guys, hi to everyone. Finally, it's our live stream time. Today's a Thursday, guys. So, give me just a moment. I will open. Oh, I deleted the YouTube. What person am I? I'm doing the YouTube and I deleted this. Actually, I didn't have enough storage on my phone recently and I needed to upload like really quick and I'm like, okay, I'm deleting the YouTube. Sometime I remember like I was deleting the Instagram just because I didn't have enough storage because as you know, I'm doing the content pretty much. So I have like 2 terabytes on my phone so you can understand 2 terabytes and sometimes that it still don't have a storage. And yeah. I hope the iPhone will do sometimes like 5 terabytes or something else. And I think the 5 terabytes will also use in like, I don't know, 1 year or something. Because like the photos is always like getting new photos and everything, the videos, blah, blah, blah. And you're not deleting those because it's memories. So that's how you get more and more. And yeah, every time I don't have enough storage. It's crazy. So now I'm gonna check. Now I'm gonna check the chat if everything is working now. So just give me a second, guys. Here it is. And also, as you know, I'm in Russia right now. And here, the internet is working so crazy. The last days, especially because, the internet, like on mobile phone, when you're in the city, it's like a 3G or 4G. So one time I was going in a taxi from point A to point B, to different literally parts of the city, and it's like 1 hour road. And I'm sitting in the taxi, and the driver is telling me, "Do you have the internet?" I'm like, I don't have. I don't know what happened." And he's like, "Oh, I also don't have." So maybe it's probably they just boom, closed all of the connection in the city because of the preparation for the Victory Day that's gonna be at May 9th. So yeah, and we were just going firstly without the internet, and the driver is asking me like, "Do you know the road?" I'm like, "Not really," because it's a really long road. And somehow then I turn on the VPN, and boom, it starts working for maybe like 5 minutes. So I downloaded the map and the way we need to go. So it all saved us. But eventually, like, it was still not working for like the whole hour. Maybe only after like 30 minutes or something, it started working again. So now we have some kind of the connection like this, but the Wi-Fi is working really great. So that's why I'm sitting at home the last days, because without the internet, I don't have anything. So I need to have a really good Wi-Fi, and at home I have, thankfully. So, okay, guys. The video looks like a video a little bit lagging, right? Oh, I hate the YouTube. I hate and love it at the same time. It's crazy. Because here everything is great. It should be great. Okay, I checked it. It's fine. Like the voice is fine, I think, right? But the video sometimes is just a little bit like that. I'm just checking if it's working pretty good. It's working not that good. But I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best, actually. I don't know what the hell is going on with the YouTube, because for me in the settings everything is fine actually. So I hope, guys, it's fine as well. 5000 kbps. Now it's yellow. Hello. Why it's like that? Okay. So, hey Lisa, it's my first time here following, but will you do the operation in this lift too? What do you mean by the operations? Like the trades? Yeah, of course we're gonna trade, but I don't really um I don't really want you to follow the signals on the live stream because here's a pretty big delay. After maybe on the next week, I'm gonna do all of the voice trading session on the YouTube, and I'm gonna send you the signals in the chat, and that's how you're gonna follow the signals. But today is just a talking live stream. You just ask your questions, everything that bothers you, everything you think about. So guys, Please text your questions. I'm really open to it and I'm always happy to answer to anything literally. So if you have some question in your mind and you're thinking, oh no, it's the stupid question, there's no stupid questions in this world. There's only the question that you didn't ask. So guys, please ask your questions. If something again bothers you, something on your mind, and you're thinking about, oh maybe I will not get it, or how to do this or this, I'm really open to share my experience with you. So that's why you're here, guys, and just follow it. So maybe I will do like the video in the chat. I think I will. So guys, I already that's how I do my videos. So guys, we already started the live stream on the YouTube, so I'm waiting for all of you there. It's gonna be really interesting. You can ask me any questions, and of course we're gonna trade in live time. Okay. Okay, I did the video a little bit. That's how I do it every time. And you know, a lot of people probably think that I'm like this talkative and like I can do anything, like, you know, really easy. But sometimes like I do it for like 5 times or 4 times because I cannot just get the words that I want, and I cannot get this in a really good sentence. So sometimes I'm doing it a few times actually. So because I'm the same person as you guys. I was not the blogger before that was doing all of the Telegram, the YouTube. I was just a trader. So now still, even though I'm doing my YouTube Telegram for like almost 3 years now, it's so crazy actually. I still need to, you know, sometimes get some information better. Hi Lisa, I'm Faison, following from Kenya, interested. Okay, perfect. What's your highest earning in a day? If we're talking about earning in a day as like a personal money, because every day I trade in the my web club channel, but if I trade it by myself, I think it was like something like, let me count because I had a lot of the highest. Well, I think it was with increasing the balance, definitely, because before I was not making that much profits because I'm always like trying to trade like really slowly using just 1% of my deposit. But when it comes to decreasing my deposit from $1, I did one time I think $15,000, and one of the time it was like $8,000, $4,000, nine. So it's like almost every time the different numbers. But anyway, and I had so many of the videos and experience with increasing my balance from $1. But at the same time, I need to say to you that again, because I'm always repeating it in every of my videos of increasing from $1, that it was not from the first attempt. And one video of increasing my balance from $1 when it was like 5 seconds trades, 5 seconds. It took me 14 attempts to make this video. Literally. So I was starting with $1. For example, I'm going to the 50, boom, I lose. Then again, starting from $1, going to 100, for example, I lose. So it was like this 14 times. So that's why I don't recommend you to increase your balance like this when you don't have that much experience, especially. But even though I have the experience, but for example 5 seconds trades is too much. I don't like to trade on this kind of the short term trades. So for example, increasing with the deposit of like 2, 3, 4 minutes was much more easier for me, even though I didn't do it for the first attempt. Especially when it was about like really big amounts of money, you're already a little bit stressed, and you also put all of the money on your balance per one trade. So it's like all or nothing. So like you win or lose everything. So yeah, it's possible, but not from the first attempt, definitely, even for experienced traders. So so for example, I was doing this like 10 attempts and then I won, but at the same time I was losing just like $1, right? Because it was all I deposited. So it was not that much losings, I mean, because I deposited just one. Okay, I made it to like 50 or 100 or $500, but then I lose. Yeah, but it was like not my money, right? I deposited only $1 and then lost. Okay, I start again, starting with the $1. It was a different talk if I, for example, deposited $500, start raising my deposit from this amount of money and was losing, you know? So it would be so much better. So much worse, not better. Hello, Lisa. I'm currently following you for this live. Okay, perfect. Hi, Lisa. How long did it take you to see the results when you started trading? Ooh, It was so long time ago that was like it was a different life. But before, I was also telling about this previously in my live streams, that before I started trading, I was under the 18, so I couldn't trade. I couldn't trade, and I know that I couldn't make the account and everything. So when I was like 17 or something, I started to get into the theory of trading, and I saw this as a really good possibility of me to learn the basics. And only when I become like 18, I can create my account, and with all of these knowledges, I start trading. So I think I always was this kind of the person, even if I was 17, I was kind of mature. Um, a lot of people were telling me that before. I was like, I'm mature, are you sure? But at the same time, I understand that yes, I was pretty systematic already at that moment. I knew how to manage my money. Before, I was working as a photographer since I was 14 or something. I was literally having my Instagram where I posted like my clients and everything. So my photo shoot was costing like $5 or $10 literally for 1 hour. And me as a 14 girls having this kind of the money, for example, having like two shootings in a day, when I can't do that, of course, because I had a school as well. So it was really good for me. You know, I had my free money because my parents never gave me the money, so I couldn't save anything literally. So I decided, okay, well, I can make my money by myself. And I remember my mom told me when I told her, like, I want a camera, and she's like, okay, you go get it, like go and earn the money. And I told my mom I cannot earn the money because I want to make it with a camera. So they bought me the camera for like $100. I still remember it. It was Canon 550D, if I'm sure. Canon 550, I'm sure, but about D, I'm not sure. I also bought the lens for this camera from the AliExpress, you know, but it was actually pretty good. And I bought it for like $50 or something. It was like a portrait camera. And I already made this money with the photo shoots. And I bought this lens. It was like a portrait one with a really good, diaphragm. That's how we call it. Like when you see that the background on the photo is like really blurring, and it of course looks much more professional. And I was so happy with that. And I make a pretty good money actually. I was having like a photo shoot days, when we were going to another city with a lot of people that paid for it, and we were doing a lot of the really crazy photo shoots. And when people understand when I was like 16, they're like, what, you're 16, your photos is so nice. So I think I always had this kind of the thing that if I want something, I will make it. And if I do something, I'm gonna be like the best in that. I was checking some courses about the how to be a photographer, how to make this, how to find the models. So all of this. So I save up some money from this, of course, and I was pretty good at saving monies actually. I always, like, since I was 14, I always had the money on my account. I never was borrowing money from my parents or from some friends or something. I always had the money, even if it was like $100, but I had it, and I understand that if I need something, I can buy it by myself. So I saved up some money. I saved like $500 or something. And when I already was tired of the photograph profession, because it was not actually giving me that much money. I could make like $300, $400 in a month. And of course, like for a teenager, it's fine. But at the same time, I understood that it's pretty difficult, and you need to be in some city to work. And I wanted to remote work where I don't need to be in one city, because when you're a photographer, you have the client, you're just in one city, and everyone knows that. So I understand, okay, I went to remote work and I knew about the trading, and I started literally learning the theory for 1 year. For 1 year, I was learning the theory because I'm kind of, how to say that, nerd? Yeah, I'm kind of nerd. Definitely. It was the same for me with the English language. When everyone is asking me, how do you learn English? Because it's not my first one. I'm like, I was just a nerd, literally. I was like reading all of the books, grammatic, like the vocabulary. I was watching the movies. I was repeating all of the phrases after the actors, So I was a nerd about this. Like if I see something, if I want something, I will get it. And it was the same with me with the trading. When I just opened this world for me, I was like, okay, it's fun and it looks really difficult. So I'm really getting into that because like if I want, again, something and I want to know something more, like some kind of the industry, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna get all of the information that I need. And when I will be confident in myself, I will go into this. Because when I'm not confident into myself and it's about the money, I'm not going in. And I think this is the most coolest like secret and coolest thing about myself that I realized that's helping me always to, continue going and trading, that I think really systematically and I don't make really emotional decisions. So I think some kind of like a, like a businesswoman, So I think like, okay, if I want to invest my money in that, how is the possibilities that I will lose it? What is the risk? Should I actually open the trade here? Why? And blah, 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 blah. So it's not only about, right, like support and resistance levels. It's a lot of the things that you need to know to open a trade somewhere. So that's why when I started to trade, before I was learning the theory for literally 1 year, guys. 1 year. Yes. And only after that, I'm like, okay, I'm pretty confident in myself. I can do it, because for me it was a really big money. So I invested somehow like $500. And guess what? Guess what? I lost it, of course, because the practice and the theory, it's not the same, definitely. And of course, I still made some mistakes because I was watching, of course, some courses. I was buying some courses as well, like not for that much, like $40 or $50, for example. I was finding some courses online in the internet. But of course, I was not that experienced yet still. Of course, I already knew some strategies. I was training on the demo account and everything. But again, experience comes with the time. And 1 year sometimes is not enough, definitely. And I didn't know a lot of the things at that moment. So of course, I lost it. Also because I was emotional. I still, at that moment, I didn't know how to control my emotions, how to work with it. And it was something new for me. So it was fine. But of course, I was really, really upset. I was like, damn, it's not my thing. I'm just, I'm giving up. But after some times, I remembers that, this is the thing in my, soul every time that telling you, you cannot give up, you cannot give up. If you are lost your time on this for 1 year, come on, go get it. And, I had this inside of me, like, okay, I need to do it, because why I invest my time in that as well, my money, my time, and everything. So that's how it all started, but it's a long story. So guys, I'm trying to understand if you see me or not. The camera is kind of locked. Okay guys, I tried to restore my live stream because it's lagging so much. It's crazy. I don't know what's wrong here, because the VPN and everything is pretty good. So yeah guys, I restored it. I hope it's gonna be better right now. So sorry for what the hell? What the hell? Sorry. Huh? Excuse me. Okay guys, so we talked a little bit. I'm gonna also answer to some of your questions right now. I think now it's better. It's working pretty good. Okay, sorry guys for disconnection. I was so into the topic, so I couldn't even see that I lagged. Okay. Ooh, here's pretty good situation, guys. We can open here a trade. Let's do it for $10. We can open here a buy trade for 3 minutes, because here it was a downward trend before, then some lateral movement. As we can see, all of our candles were literally moving straight. It calls like some kind of the flat lateral movement when there is no trend up or down. As you can see, just moving like this. Then it achieved the support level again, and we can see by the previous candles and by their shadows here, as you can see, I put it in the rectangle, we can see that these sellers were trying to break this level, but they couldn't. And that's why we have such a big shadows, because the buyers just make it up. So after it started the upward trend, we can see it by the parabolic star indicator as well. We can see this 4 green points below our chart moving from bottom to top. So it's giving us definitely a buy signal. Also here at the RSI line, we can see that it's in the overbought zone, but it actually could be in the overbought zone for a pretty long time. And also it didn't achieve this resistance level yet. By the MACD indicator, we also can see that the two lines of MACD crossed each other even here and started going in the upward direction. So as you can see, the indicators is giving you the signals. Some of them is giving you the signals before it happens. So how it happens here as well. So here we also can see when it was still a terminal movement, the buyers showed us that they are definitely stronger. So it was the green pin bars all of this time, and they cross the zero level and start going above the zero level. And here we can see how strong they are. So it's pretty good signs, and that's why we open here a buy trade. I have learned a lot from watching your videos. Thank you guys so much. It's such a big compliment, actually. Thanks. Hello. Will you make me a trader? Please help me reach a trader. My YouTube, absolutely free, guys. So you can watch my videos, of course. Watch the videos, note it, practice, and all of that. So if you will not practice, if you will not watch the videos and learn something and do it, I will not make you the trader. You only can make your trader. That's it. Has trading started? Well, guys, we are trading, but on the live streams, we don't follow the signals because here's a pretty big delay. So it's better if you will just... This live stream is just for talking, for answering to all of your questions, because we don't talk with you that much, guys, when you can text me the comments and I will answer to it. So we will trade on the trading session today after the live stream. Also on the voice trading session, we always trade. So this the live stream mostly for the talking. By the way, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Hi, Lisa, I don't know if it's my internet. Yeah, because you're cutting off. It's probably something with the YouTube as usual. Lisa, this is UTC plus 2, and yes, we have our UTC plus 5. How to fix it? Well, it's not actually, you mean on the platform? Yeah, I have UTC plus 2, but it's not actually that important. I actually have, I think, yeah, we close the trade, guys. I actually have UTC plus 3. I don't know why it's plus 2 right now. UTC plus, because it's like, texting me I'm in Paris, but I'm actually in another city. Oh, hello. Hello. So yeah, here I opened another trade up. As you can see here, the upper trend is still continuing. It's already achieved the previous resistance level and even broke it, and when it went higher. So you don't actually need to change the UTC, just your time zone. It doesn't really matter. We'll still have the same chart, the same time of the expiration, and that's it. Hello, Lisa, under your supervision, how long would it take for a beginner like me take to grow, let's say $10 to $100 to grow it to 1,000, Steven? So you mean you have $10 right now, you want to grow it to 100 and then grow it to $1,000, right? But what can I say, guys? $10 is not a really good amount because it's really, really small. And you will not have enough money on your balance to do a catch-up system for like 5 or 6 steps. So the minimum amount that you can use with 5 steps is like $32, if I'm right. I was counting it recently. But the best amount that you can start with is $50, definitely. Because you will have... Because from $10, you need to use, right, like 1% of your deposit. On the pocket option, 1% is... like minimum $1. There's no like $0.5 or $0.3 and everything. So from $10, your 1% is gonna be really, really small, and you cannot even open this kind of the small trades. So the minimum amount you can open a trade with is $1. So $50 is a little bit okay with that, because it's still not 1%. It's even a little bit bigger, like 2%, right? So but it's still fine, because if with $1 with $10, if you will use $1 per trade, in 10 trades you don't have anything. So, and also you will not be able to use a catch-up maybe for 2 or 3 steps. So I don't really recommend you. You can, but I don't definitely recommend you that, because again, you will not have enough steps for the catch-ups. And for example, if you start with $50 to $100 is going to be really easy to get, but it's probably going to be 1 a week. If you use 1% rule, you use all of the rules and everything, you trade with $1 per trade. So usually in a day I have 1 or 2 trading sessions, and in one trading session I give you 8 to 9 profitable signals, sometimes 8 to 10 profitable signals, depends on the market. So somehow in a day with $1 trades you can get like $10, let's say that. So in 5 days you can get $50 plus $50 on your balance. Because your amount of money per trade is still the same. We got a profit, by the way, it's still the same, $1 per trade. And when you already raise it to $100, your amount of money per trade is still $1. So you count From 100 to 150, you can get in like 5 days. Then again, 150 to 200, again 5 days. So it's already like 3 weeks, right? So you already have 200. So now you can use $2 per trade. So that's how you can use a catch-up system and everything. You don't have that much risk. So here, let's open a trade down. And then that's how you raise your account. That's how you put more amount of money per trade, and that's how you get more and more profit every time. So when you're gonna use $2 per trade, you can have in one day $20. So in, for example, 5 days is plus $100. So that's how you have 300. So that's how it's working. So don't wait, and guys, don't need to, I totally understand that because you want the big money, you want it really fast, but understand that there is no fast, easy money in this world. And if you hear from someone, oh yeah, it's fast and easy, you can make like $1,000 in 1 week, it's a scammers, guys, because they want you to believe in that, and they want to make you believe them as well that they will give you this kind of the results, first of all. Second of all, that's how you trust them more, because sometimes they say, I guarantee you, I do la 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 la, I will, I don't know, do something for you, but actually these people is just disappearing after this, after you lose the money, when you have some problems. So never believe in the fast money, guys. You will not get $1,000 from $10 in a week, and in 2 weeks even, in 3 weeks even. So even if you will make, for example, for this, like, let's say $400 in 4 weeks, starting with just 50, isn't that bad? I mean, like, isn't that good? That's how I meant it. So for example, we started with 50, now we have 400 for 4 weeks. $350 just on the high side hustle, It's pretty good. And then on the next month, you will start with $400 that you have. You already use $4 per trade. That's how you earn more and more and more. That's it. That's pretty good already. Don't count the money, rather focus on daily percentage growth. Come daily, and the numbers will take care of themselves. That's right. That's right. That's a really good mindset. Hi, what is the best strategy we can use? I can say that there is no best strategy, guys. There's the strategy that will working only for you and for your trading style. If you, for example, I trade on 2-3 minutes time of the expiration, right? So it's a scalping. Some of the people is trading on 10 minutes. So my strategies that I like and I use will not be good for them. So, for example, one of my best strategies definitely is this one that you see right now. I oftenly use it in trading sessions. Donchian channels, Parabolic SAR, RSI, MACD. So this is the best indicators just for the short time of the expiration. It's pretty easy. Donchian channels we use to understand support and resistance levels. We can see by the upper and lower line. By the Parabolic SAR, we can see the upward or downward trend right now is going by those green points. If we see that the green points is below the chart moving from bottom to top, it's the uptrend. If our, for example, see here is better. So yeah, guys, we close our trade. Let's open a new one, also down. So here we can see that the green points is above the chart moving from top to bottom. So again, it's a sell signal already, and we can see here's the downward trend. The RSI is showing us the oversold and overbought zones. So this upper line, 70% is the overbought zone. The lower line is the oversold zone. So when we see that, for example, here when it was the downward trend, right, not that long, but anyway, we can see that our chart was in the oversold zone. Then it was some lateral movement here. It's not really that good example. Then again, because of 2 red candles, it went lower to the oversold zone and then start rising. And here we can see the uptrend. And then when the uptrend was above the overbought zone, like really, really high, usually it means that a lot of people bought this currency pair and now it's gonna reverse. So when you see something like this, but actually in a really, really strong trend, our line of RSI could be in the oversold or overbought zone for a pretty long time. So you need to see other signals of the reversal, as here, for example, I saw here a few candles before open a trade. And also we need to see that our line of RSI start going out of the oversold zone. And as you can see, it is here. That's it. The MACD is also showing us the trend by the red and green pin bars and by the crossing of the signal and MACD line. The best strategy to use is the one that makes sense to you. That's right. It's easy to execute, understand, and obey with discipline and consistently. Cole, you are saying really good words. Thank you. Thank you. You're just like, because I'm some kind of the person that making it in so many details and you just do it in one sentence. So good. So good to see this kind of the messages actually. Hello, Lisa. I'm sorry. I'm lost. What do you mean? What do you mean you're lost? I want to ask you about trading in two time frames. We see the for the X. Who X is that? 1 hour and we trade at 5 minutes. You get my point? I don't really get your point. Trading in two time frames, you mean when you have like two devices, like two, like this, two charts at the same time? Oh, with the indicators, it's impossible. With the indicators, it's impossible. You mean here? Well, you can do that because usually people do two or three charts at the same time, the same currency pair, just to see the difference. So you don't need to click every time here and here to get it. Because for some of the people, it's really important to, in some kind of the strategies, to use and to see the price on a different time frames. So that's what helps analyze it more, and it's pretty good. I don't have any problems with this. You can use it, but I don't really use it that much. We trade, so yeah, we close this trade. We trade on pretty short time of the expiration, so we don't need here more confirmation. Only technical analysis that we use every time. So we close another trade in the plus. We're doing pretty great. And our candles are not the same. My Kindle is bigger than yours. Probably it's because of the time frame, or maybe because I zoom it or something. So we were trading on what time frame? We were trading on this one here. So it's Australian dollar in US dollar. Actually, we can open another trade here down for 3 minutes. Australian dollar in US dollar OTC. So check it out if you have the same. And also my time frame is AIM2. A lot of people still ask me why our charts is different even though we have the same one. It's simply because we have a different time frames with you. And it could be like default settings in your account. So just change your candles to AIM2. So that means that each candle lasts 2 minutes after there's a new one appear. And as you can see, if I change it to for example 1 hour, I will have absolutely different chart, right? And again, if we change it to AIM1, it will look absolutely differently, just because of the time frame of the candles. But it's still, even if you have a different time frame with me and we open with you a trade at the same exact currency pair with the same exact time of the expiration, we will still close it at the same time and with the same result. Again, it's locked. I already opened a trade. The hell? So again, it's a little bit lagging. Perfecto. Impressive trade, truly inspirational. Thank you. Thank you too, Joey. Thank you. Text me, guys, by the way, about your experience. It's gonna be really good for me to know all of you. Where do you live? Where are you from? Yeah, did I ask you this question? How do you find me? What are you doing here? Maybe you have some experience just trading. So, guys, comments is opened, and I'm ready to hear your stories. So I missed so many questions. La la la. I'm trying to reconnect that again. So yeah, I think we closed the trades. We already closed 5 trades in a plus in a row. It's crazy. Okay, let's open a new one here. Okay, guys, I connected again. I think it's fine. Yeah, guys, sorry. I don't know what happened today. I was telling in the start of the live stream that Today and tomorrow in Moscow is gonna be pretty bad Wi-Fi. I mean, like the internet connection, and maybe even the Wi-Fi right now is not working that good because before it was pretty nice. Actually, I was checking all of the connection, and by the OBS um, app here, as you can see, everything is pretty good. I don't know why it's happened. I ran from the mall to my house to prepare for my 10,000. Am I the only one with good audio but lagging video? Guys, sorry, I don't know what happened with the YouTube again. Yeah, the video is way, way behind and lagging. Okay, then cause I was really trying to follow the image while she speaks. Thank you guys so much for still following because it's pretty crazy how it's lagging. It's impossible. Are you still in Russia? Yes. Um, I need all of the settings in my pocket option before start trading. You can text me. I will help you out with this as well. Hi, what is the best strategy? Okay, we already did it. Hi, my friend. Lisa, it's 2 minutes to 3 minutes you're trading with now. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. But guys, there's a really big delay on the pocket option, so don't really recommend you to follow the signals here. Better in the VIP Club channel. My visa is created before the trading candles are up. It's not the same because you have a different time frame. I have AIM2. Thank you so much, Lisa, for a consistent, smart, and highly motivation trading. Faison from Kenya. So nice, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for the explanation. Good answer from Cole. Thank you. Hello, Lisa. I'm sorry. I'm lost. Okay, I already read that. I was thinking maybe I lost some of the messages. What would you say about videos on TikTok with accounts that have 1 million in IT and using both for 5 second signals? Is that a scam, luck, or I didn't really see that. I don't know what exactly you're like, what kind of accounts you're talking about because I never saw that. But I know it exists, and I don't really recommend you guys to get any of the boats to your pocket option account or something else because your like the boats and everything is actually you cannot use it on the pocket option. If you will add it to your pocket option and they will get it, the platform and the system will understand that you have the boat on your account. They will block your account because you shouldn't be using that. It's not right because you should trade by yourself. So they can block your account, and any platform would do the same because like you're cheating or something. So they will block your account without any possibility to withdraw the money. So it's also doing because of your safety and safety of your account. Because for example, some people can also like from this boat they can how to say that, add to your account, connect to your account, and they can just get all of the money from you as well. So it's also for your safety. So it's better not to use something like this. You have 5.6K followers. Good for you. Thank you so much. But I'm doing my videos for 3 years, so it's not that good actually. So guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe. They have deposit characters now low. What are you talking about? Hi, I'm Shaver. Oh my god, sorry, but your name is really, really difficult. So here, let's open ketchup from Botswana. I met you by my sister. She's a big fan. Thank you. Thank you. So nice. Can we text you on Instagram instead? Telegram easily bans people when they text others. I don't know why. They can be very strict. There's also a way to reach you via bot on Telegram instead. Yeah, I have a Telegram bot. That's why I created this, because some of the people also couldn't text me or something because they have some restrictions, or I had some restrictions because I was answering to too many people, and they're like, that's strange. So before I had the Telegram account, but now I have a Telegram bot. It's still me answering there, but it's just more convenient because I have the possibility to answer to everyone without being like banned or something. So yeah, that's way easier and effective, safer too. But in Instagram, actually, it's not that good because Instagram here in Russia is working with the VPN, so I'm not actually answering there that much, mostly in the Telegram. So it's better if you just text me to the Telegram bot. That's it. So now it's 1 minute 52 seconds, fluctuating a little bit, but as we can see, it's still the continuation of the downward trend. Oh, it's again lagging. It's crazy. Oh my God. It's impossible. Here, everything is fine. I'm gonna do a screenshot of that. I'm gonna do a screenshot of that. Because it's pretty strange. Like, okay, if it would be, I don't know, maybe it's something with the YouTube again. Okay, wait, I'm trying to connect again. It's crazy. Oh my God. Again, it's working. Okay. But I need to restore it all over and over again. I want to join your VIP club, but I can create a new pocket. So, guys, as you can see, at the history of today's trades, it's really perfect. So, it was the first trade plus 99 points. We got a profit. The second trade plus 2 points. We got a profit. It was pretty close. Then the next trade down minus 24 points, also profit. The next one, also profit, minus 18 points. The next one, minus 19 points as well. The next one, then we just got this corrective candle, and that's why we didn't close it. Opla. Here, plus 1 point, just a little bit actually. And here we opened the catch up, minus 57 points, and we got 2 profits. So it's pretty good actually. To be honest, there are few traders who actually live stream. Most are people who recorded. This is special. Bless your heart for keeping it real. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I never had the recordings of my live streams, and I was thinking why the other people is asking me like, oh, this is the recording of the live stream or something. And I'm like, what? And I'm like reading these comments, on live stream, and they're like, oh, you're real. I'm like, yeah, I'm real, of course. Of course, this is the live stream. I was thinking like how the people could make the recordings. It's so easy to get that this is the record, the video. And this is just a ready one because you can just open the any currency pair in the live time and you can see it. Why you're entering this trade now and what's the best time to trade exactly? Well, I trade mostly in 2-3 minutes. Why it's good to open a trade here? Because as we can see, it was the upper trend before to achieve this resistance level, and now it's consistent downward trend. We can see it by all of the indicators. By the parabolic star, it's going from top to bottom. Boom, it's the first sell signal. Then it's still the time till our support level. We can see it by the Donchian channel, so it will go lower. That's why I was opening here a trade down and we were closing it in the plus. Then by the RSI, the line is moving in a downward direction, close to the oversold zone. Also by the MACD, the last pin bars is all red. They already crossed the 0 level, so it's really strong sell signal. The two lines of MACD crossing each other, going down the same direction. Here it is. That's how your stream is not good. Guys, thank you. I was waiting for support. You're saying me your stream is not good. I'm trying my best. I did you see how many profits I did? 3, 6, 7. 7 profits. You saying me I'm not good? But I know it's lagging, of course. Do you trade in the afternoon mostly? Yes. But sometimes we have trading sessions earlier. But for me, on my time. How can we know your real channel on Telegram to avoid falling a victim of scam? Like how many subscribers are you in real channel of Telegram? Let me check. I think like 140. Wait a second. Yeah, 141,000. 141,000. Check if someone is texting you. Check my real name. It's like this one. We call it like dog. Then the big T trader.